There is a question that keep coming up in bedroom and Reddit thread and congressional hearing right now, and nobody actually has a clean answer to it. What is the last job a human will ever do? Not like philosophically, literally, what is the final profession that AI cannot touch? Because here is the thing: every time someone come up with an answer, the answer changes. A few years ago, people start creative work, writer, artist, musician. Machine cannot do that. That is a human thing. Then ChatGPT wrote a better cover letter than most people. Then Midjourney started winning art competition. Then AI started composing film scores. Okay, fine, but surely therapy, human connection, empathy, you cannot automate that. And then people started preferring to talk to AI chatbot over human therapist because the AI never judge them. Okay, surgeon, you need hands, precision, year of training. Except surgical robot guided by AI are already outperforming human in certain procedure. So the question that's shifting, and that shifting is the story. Because what we are actually watching right now is not a robot takeover. It's something quicker and in some way more unsettling. It is the slow, invisible redrawing of what humans are for. Let's give you a number: 300 million. That is the estimated from Goldman Sachs of how many full-time jobs globally could be automated by AI in the next 10 years. 300 million people. That is roughly the entire workforce of the United States gone, or at least transferred beyond recognition. And here is what makes this different from every other wave of automation in history. Every other time machine took jobs, they look physical jobs. The loom replaced the weaver, the tractor replaced the farmhand, the assembly line replaced the factory worker, but the machine could not think. They could only do. So the people who lost the jobs move up. They become operator, manager, designer, analysis. They move into their minds. AI is coming for the mind. For the first time in history, the thing that's made human irreplaceable, the ability to reason, to create, to communicate, to make judgment calls, that is now the thing being automated. And this is happening faster than the most people realize because it does not look dramatic. There is no factory shutting down with a big sign on the door. It is just one day there are 50 people in a department, and the next year there are 30 and nobody made a big announcement. The work just got quickly observed. I talked to someone who works in legal document review, a job that's used to employ thousands of junior lawyers at big firms, reviewing contract, flagging issue, building cases. Year of law school, good money, real career path. AI can now do in 4 hours what used to make a team of 20 people 2 weeks. The job did not disappear overnight. They just stopped being posted. The 52 years old paralegal, the mid-career graphic designer, the call center worker in a city where that call center is the main employer, these people don't neatly slide into the new AI economy. And the new job that's AI creates, they tend to cluster. They cluster in cities. They cluster around people who already have access to education and capital and networks. So the dispersion is wide and the opportunity is narrow, which brings us back to the original question: what is the last human job? Maybe the honest answer is that it's the wrong question, because the real question is not which job survive, it's who get to do them and who gets left behind while we figure that out. The gap between the speed of technology and the slowness of our ability to adapt to it, that is the actual crisis, not the robot, the gap. And right now nobody in power has a real answer for how to close it.